Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about question number 7A, and the answer to 7A is B, black shale. And the reason it is black shale, um, well, the first thing you should do when you see a question like this is I recommend make a key for yourself to keep track of all the layers between the three outcrops and try to find some sort of link between them. What do you find most in common between all three outcrops? And once you do that, you can start to find a pattern between all three outcrops. So what I recommend is first start from the bottom and go up. And as you go up, try to find a layer in common between all three outcrops or most outcrops. So let's start here. Brown sandstone, I see it in outcrop 1. I don't see it here. I actually see it here. Okay, so I have two outcrops in common for brown sandstone. Gray siltstone, I see it here. I don't. Okay, I see it here too. Okay. Red sandstone, I see it here. I see it here. Once again, 2 out of 3. White limestone, I see it here. I see it here. I see it here. Okay, so I found something that is in common between all three. That's the most in common I can find. Um, Layer that is most common between all three. And so that's what I'm going to start with as or keep as a reference. So notice that after white limestone in outcrop 2, gray sandstone got deposited. But it's not the same for a outcrop 1 and outcrop 3 because there's an unconformity on the top. But after gray sandstone was deposited in outcrop 2, green shale was deposited. And notice you can find green shale here and green shale here as well. So white limestone, green shale, green shale, okay? And notice after green shale in outcrop 1, we have tan conglomerate. We also have tan conglomerate after green shale in outcrop 2. We don't have it in outcrop 3. I don't know. Maybe nothing else got deposited in this area after green shell. Okay, so I'm still seeing a lot in common between outcrop 2 and outcrop 1. Um, so afterwards, I see brown siltstone in outcrop 1. I also see it in outcrop 2. Okay, so I'm still finding a pattern, but there's nothing else deposited on outcrop 1. So now that I found a pattern, I need to figure out, based on the evidence shown in the diagram, which rock layer is older than fault XY. Here's fault XY. I need to figure out which layer out of all three outcrops is the oldest or older than XY. Okay, my first option is tan conglomerate. Let's look for tan conglomerate. That's right here. Tan conglomerate, since I have white limestone as a reference, everything above limestone is younger, everything below white limestone is older. So tan conglomerate seems higher than white limestone over here. So it must be younger. It can't be older than XY and outcrop 3 because XY is below white limestone. So XY is older. The tan conglomerate is above white limestone. So tan conglomerate is younger. Okay. Black shale. Black shale is directly below the XY. So black shale is older. That's why the answer is black shale. For brown siltstone, once again, brown siltstone is above white limestone, so it's younger. XY is below white limestone, so it's older. And finally, white limestone is above XY, so it's younger. And I want you to try question 7B on your own and skip 7C.